money line. I believe in prime time, baby. I think they're going to jump out on this team just like they did against TCU, surprise everybody with 17-14 at the half in that game. And if you look at Nebraska, they didn't score one single point in the first half last game. Now, of course, Colorado's defense is. What's going on, guys? Hopefully you can hear me okay. But at the same time, they were able to force trying out this new camera. I think the audio should be all right. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I'm on the right stuff here. Just make sure all the inputs are correct.
All three of those points.
Sweet. Welcome. Going to do a little first quarter game watch. I'm down in the basement. I am super jealous of everyone down in Blacksburg. A lot of the Suns are down there. A lot of my friends are down there. But I had work stuff this week, and I'm going to Rutgers next week, so I'm going to watch in the man cave, do some work after this, whatever. But it's not going to stop me from partaking in some brewski here. Got ESPN2 on. I guess they're running the lines on the side here. It looks kind of like ESPN News, but I think I'm on the right channel. Hop in the chat, subscribe to the Suns feed. We're going to do a couple more of these game watches as the year goes on. And make sure you like the video. Liking the video helps us out. Give it a like. Don't smash it. You just got to click it. I might have a buddy or two join the stream at some point here. Oh, they delayed the start 15 minutes. Let me check the comments here.
Week 2 of the college football season is off and running.
We already got comments coming in. Let's go Hokies. Hell yeah. Come on now.
Purdue and Virginia Tech is set to come your way here.
APR is him. I agree. Oh, weather delay. Dang, the stands are empty.
We will get you to Blacksburg just as soon as they kick off. For now here in studio.
Well, we can drink some beer and hang out. This week, I was checking the line, and let me mute this. It's moving towards Purdue, and I was listening to my guys on the Cover 3. Tom took Purdue and felt pretty confident about it. My guy Colby Dant and that show, The College Experience, they were all over Purdue, even though, I feel like us at home against a team that just lost, whatever. People are picking Purdue in this game, and the line moved to -1. I think it's -1. Let me just check. I'm seeing Yahoo's got the line at, I think I'm not sure where they pull from, but it's minus 1.5 Tech right now. So that's definitely been moving towards Purdue this week. No doubt about that. I think I saw at one point it was 3.5 VT. So it's definitely moved. There's other action going on right now, though. Let me see if I can get something else up on the screen. What are you guys watching? Cleared out for Lightning. Thank you, Fighting Gobbler. That is so annoying. I might have to come back when they start it, but I'll get another game going here for a minute and see what the word is on the weather delay. Notre Dame, NC State. That'll be the jam. Yeah, I actually took NC State in the pick'em. I'm not sure if it was in the ESPN pick'em or my other one. I'm in this 115 person pick'em I've been doing for years. When it first started 5 or 6 years ago, maybe 2013. I don't know. I've been in it a long time. It was like 30 people, 40 people. I won one year. I came in second when it moved up to like 68 people. But I'll tell you, the last few years, I don't know if it's just me getting old or what, but my game picking is not what it used to be. I used to come in around 54% pretty consistently, which doesn't sound great, but that's good if you're picking 25 games a week. Like, that's pretty solid. If you're making select plays, your own select plays, that's your favorite plays of the week, well, yeah, you should hopefully be 56 to 58, maybe 60 on good years. But I mean, if you're above 60 at any point, even if you're picking your favorite plays, you're kicking butt. Fighting Gobbler. I retired after winning in 2019. Are you the one that won our two deep pick'em back in 2019? I remember I mailed you a White Claw trophy, whoever it was. I did have Kansas last night. That was a win. Love that. NC State's coming on the field. All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I sent him a koozie. Here it is. Koozie and a White Claw trophy from back in the day. But yeah, I like NC State with the points. I think they're going to cover. Sam Hartman, I don't think he's ever won in Raleigh, so that's something to watch. That Utah Baylor game. I don't know what to make of Baylor after what they just did. That was a nightmare. Worst performance against the spread of any team in D1. And Utah is a good, solid team. Now, their quarterback play isn't great, and it's a little bit wonky with the two, but I think they're going to be good enough to win and cover against Baylor after what I just saw. And Bud Elliott was saying there was something fishy. There's something fishy going on at Baylor. Like, as they would say, the vibes are off. Something weird's happening at Baylor right now. So I'm going to stick with my Utah pick, though. Sometimes these things have a way of swinging back the other way in week 2. Thanks for joining, everybody. I know this weather delay is killing me right now, but it's all right. I might pause the stream and come back in a few minutes, but I'm just going through some of the other games here while we're waiting. I put up my favorite plays of the week on Twitter. Now, like I said, my success rate the last few years isn't awesome, but I do feel decent about some of these today. App State, that line it was 15.5 early in the week, UNC favored. It's moved to 19.5. At least that's what I saw earlier. I'm taking App State with 19.5 points. That game was tight last year. Their backup quarterback is actually okay. And I know UNC looked good, but that's a big win to come down off of 2 for them. So I'm going to take App State plus 19.5. Cincy playing Pitt. Cincinnati was impressive last week. It was Eastern Kentucky, I think, but 6.5 against a Pitt team that's replacing a lot on the lines. That's an old Big East matchup. There's still some fire in the belly there, probably from that matchup. I'm going to take Cincy plus 6.5. Tulane, Ole Miss. I got to take Tulane. I know Billy Ray's a big Ole Miss guy. Lane's got, Portal King, whatever. Tulane is good, man. They are a good team, and their Super Bowl giving them 7 and a hook. I'm taking Tulane. SVP was just on that pick too. Washington State, I'm taking them plus 6 against Wisconsin. Big Ten teams going to the West Coast, home dog. I think they might be doing a Mike Leach pirate thing on the jersey. Give me plus 6 on Washington State. Oklahoma State -3 against Arizona State. I'm taking the Pokes to cover. Jalen Rashad is a good player, really good player. He's a freshman in game 2. They saw some tape of him last week. I'm going to take Gundy and the Pokes, -3. Cal getting a home game against Auburn. So weird. They were talking about the culture clash on cover 3. It is a culture clash to a T. But Cal, that offense, it's got some punch to it. They're actually, I think they're number 30 or in the top 35 in FPI right now. Cal, our new ACC team. I'm going to take Cal to cover, plus 6. Stanford, 29.5. I know it's USC. I know Stanford hasn't been good, but 29.5 Come on now. Stanford's offense is got some punch to it too. I'm going to take them to cover. It's a rivalry. Stanford plus 29.5. Last game, this was an over-under play, and it's because of UVA. Bud Elliott always talks about fading Tony Elliott and that offense, and I agree. JMU, QB issues, I'm going to go under 40.5. Under 40.5. I know it's a low number. Under 40.5 for JMU UVA. And we just got the kick to NC State Notre Dame. Out of the end zone. All right. Get a little background noise here. What's the word on the Hokies right now? We still on that delay? Oh, Andy Bitter is reporting Peoples is out with an injury. That does, in fact, suck. That's terrible. So that means what? Will they move Canteen to safety for the game, or will they just let Mose go after it? Good comment by Fighting Gobbler. Can UVA rally around the circumstances of the day? And that is why I think I hinted at this on CFB Monday. 6 points, home dog, UVA, first game at home since the tragedy. They might have a little bit of extra motivation. I said I don't bet on UVA. That's why I went on the under for the game total. But if you were going to pick a side, UVA with that motivation, they might cover that spread. I agree with that. Let me know if there's any audio issues. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. I'm trying to talk a little loud. Man, it's NC State sideline going nuts right now. They're jacked up. Oh, I got to send this link out. Hold on. Let me see if I can get – it's tough because Lane has the worst service, but it would be great if I could get a boot on the ground report from somebody. Boots on the ground? Boots on the ground. Whew, sack lunch for NC State. Nom, 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 nom. Davin Van, that guy's a beast. We're going to have our hands full with NC State's D-line when they come to Blacksburg. We didn't see nothing from ODU, so that's going to be something to watch for us. Let me send this. NC State's at the 50 right now in their first possession. Trying to get one of the sons to hop in here, and whoever's at the game should hop in and give us a little report what it's like. Is the concourse just slammed right now? They are after Hartman. That is for real. Ooh, now it's ND's turn with that D. I wonder if Notre Dame will get more dominant on the defensive side of the ball with Marcus Freeman. Long term, I don't know about Freeman. I really don't. I was questioning him last year. I know he came in hot, recruiting like crazy. But we saw how good of a coach Brian Kelly is last year, going in a new situation and winning the SEC West. That's hard to replicate. What Brian Kelly did, he's the only coach that's won at Notre Dame in like 40 years, since Lou Holtz won, what was it, 88, the national title? There was a lot of slop in there. Brian Kelly proved that it could be done still at Notre Dame. They're going to have some portal issues. Not as many as like a Stanford probably, but getting kids into Notre Dame isn't as easy with transfers. I don't know. He's young. I hope that he does well. I like Marcus Freeman. Good looking guy. Just got him on the screen here. But I don't know. I don't know long term what Notre Dame's identity is going to be. NC State ain't doing nothing. All right. Kickoff push to 12:21. We got 7 minutes, so I'll just hang. I got the old Orange Effect. I don't know what year this is. I think this might have been 2015. Because I went to the Ohio State game at Lane, and I was wearing this shirt. So it's at least that old. Three and out for NC State. Well, they had a penalty in there, too. Like the pail back here. Got the pillow pad, lunch pail. Might have to crack into that lunch pail later. What's inside the lunch pail? I know you're curious. What could be in there? It's not grass. If you're here waiting for kickoff with us, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Looks like UVA has Orange Effect today also. Biters. I mean, listen, JMU versus UVA, that's not a game any of us love, you know. But I think I'm rooting for UVA today because of the tragedy, because of the conference. I still am, even though my wife went to JMU, and I will always tell her I root for the Dukes. They are one of my teams. It still hurts. 2010 still hurts. Can't lie about that. So let's get a win. Let's let the UVA fans feel good. This might, I mean, they play William and Mary, I think, but I mean, they're not going to win many games. And ACC's trying to up their rep a little bit. Might be good for UVA to get a win. I'm sorry. You got to pick the lesser of two evils here, and I think that's UVA today. Who needs a Benz when you've got a Beamer? I was like 03, I want to say, on the backs of the Orange Effect shirts. I had definitely had one of those. It was definitely kind of a whack. They used to let the students come up with those. And it was a little clever, but also kind of whack. What were some good ones? Get Out of Our Lane. This one's actually pretty good. It's Warriors of Worship. I like this one a lot, actually. This was one of the best ones they did, in my opinion. It's got the field on it. Warriors of Worship on the back. Good logo. I'm still on this little sip of sunshine. I had like a case of this. This is what I drank on the Boundary Corner appearance. Had it several times. It's a great beer. It's a great traditional IPA. I got a hazy here too. I might crack into if this takes long enough. I'm only going to do the first quarter today because this is still a test, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much Pete. So we're going to do a first quarter. Hopefully it turns out well. That way I can, spend the rest of the game screaming like a moron. Because I think this is going to be a back and forth affair. Bud Elliott was on over 23.5 Purdue team total. So, and I agree with that. I mean, I think Purdue's going to put up 24 plus, and I think we can put up 30 again. I do. I don't think this Purdue defense is very good. I mean, we saw it, and you can praise Fresno. They have good football offensive identity, have for a long time. But I think with our receivers and Grant having a little bit of confidence from last week, we can put up 30 again. If we can put up 30, we can win this game. But I think it's going to take 30. Yeah, Gobbler agrees with me. Can't have ACC teams losing to JMU. We already had BC losing to NIU last week. And NIU, forget about that Orange Bowl appearance from whatever it was. They're not good. That NIU team is not good. But I do root for Keyshawn Artis, who I think did land there. At least he was in the jersey on Twitter on there. So. Hartman back on the field. That is a handsome man. Not afraid to say it. I'm comfortable with who I am. Stuffed again. I like these red uniforms from NC State. All right, what's the latest on our game? I got to check Twitter. My apologies. Oh, I got to text this. All right. The thing about doing this live stream when you're just chilling watching the game is I'm just hoping I don't like forget and like or have my fly down or pick my nose or something. What's in the lunch pail? What could be in there? Let me check ESPN2 again here. I've got 3 TVs. I just got the third TV. Best Buy was having an incredible deal on like the Fire TVs, so I finally got the third one. I'm halfway to the Matrix down here, but I'm nervous about the stream because I'm streaming our game. I don't want to overwhelm it, so I've only got the one TV going right now. After I hang up with you guys, I will get all 3 going. Oh, we're getting JMU UVA bonus coverage. Let me turn this down a little bit.
Madison on the move in Charlottesville. You can see that game over on ESPNU. Anytime in Blacksburg, they're about
if you're just joining the stream, welcome. We should be starting right around now.
Having this Virginia Tech team back to where they were before. Their defense is this dominant brand of defense. That's what I'm going to be watching in this one. Virginia Tech home to a Purdue team that lost a week ago to Notre Dame.
That's funny. Not an effects slogan. I'd rather have a big Vic than a little Winky. That's funny. That is clever and very funny. UVA getting gashed early. Trick play for the Dukes. I got to keep an eye on that score. Anything else notable going on in CFB right now? Oh, they're taking us. Subway commercial. 3rd and goal for JMU. Oh, and the college experience. We've had Colby Dant on our show. Colby lived on Robbie's couch in college for like a semester. And then he ended up moving to LA trying to be a stand-up comedian, whatever. But he's a phenomenal game picker. And so he knows about every team. His podcast, The College Experience, picks every game every week. And he does amazingly well. He was on Colorado last week. Colby Dant, The College Experience. I'm just going to give them a plug because they do a good job. You know who else does a good job? The Locks of Saturday. Sam Jesse, Brett. Who else? Adam. I forget who else is on that show. But yeah, Irby, Mike McDaniel. I'm not sure. They've had a lot of different guests. They kind of switch up the roster here and there. But Sam hosts the show, and he does a good job. Locks of Saturday. Subscribe to that. Check it out on YouTube. I know I'm sitting like this. It's terrible, but I'm leaning over the computer. Trick play for the Dukes. Yeah. I'm going to leave the audio to the Tech game on. It'll be low in the background, but that way you can at least tell what play I'm reacting to. I'm on YouTube TV and I'm live. But I know YouTube TV is usually maybe 30 seconds, 20 seconds behind a traditional cable. At least that's what I've been told. So we will see. Oh, they're jumping. Yeah, the rain put a little damper on those corners being full, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, we're no worse for the wear. Little delay, no problem. Oh, hey, John. John is the one that helped me and Robbie record. He helped us figure it out when we had no clue what we were doing. He told us what mics to buy, what headphones to use. John's the man. All right, here comes Hudson Card. Oh, Lake Travis. That's Brewers High School, right? So many quarterbacks have come through there. Or was... Yeah, Brewer was Lake Travis.
Tracy Jr. in the backfield alongside Card. Card gonna throw.
Ooh.
Because I took that back a year ago this time. Hudson Card was quarterbacking Texas against Alabama.
Card was a good quarterback for Texas. I don't think he got a raw deal. They just had a lot better talent with Ewers and Arch Manning. But Card he's a solid quarterback. I'm worried about him today. Oof. All right. Third down. Key play. Come on. If you're just joining the stream, had a little weather delay, but a lot of good comments. Keep hopping in the comments. I appreciate them. Subscribe. Like the video. Please like the video. And also, Monday, College Football Monday, 9 a.m. Wait, who's that?
At 5 career starts, as we got an injured Hokie on the field, that's Keontae Jenkins.
So Peoples is already out. At least that was what the chat told me. And now Jenkins, our star linebacker, star being the position, not the, that looks like a nut shot. No, I'm not so sure.
So Purdue will be looking at third.
He's in the 10. Damn. Damn. That's our best coverage linebacker. And if Peoples is truly out, that's not a good start, man. This is a good passing team. Son of a bitch. He was wide open. Sheffield is a dangerous player, man. He didn't play well last week, but he can scoot. Dang.
Across the middle, inside route to pick up the first down. The passing attack is air raid based, but there's so much foot game in it that it's not a true air raid.
It's true. I mean, Purdue struggled to run the ball last week. Maccabee only had 60 yards, and he's very good. So I'm not worried about their run. I'm really not. The only run I'm worried about is Hudson Card getting out of the pocket and scrambling like we saw from Wilson last week. But it's the passing game. The rain could be good for us in regard to that. Get to him. Come on. Get up there. No flags. No flags. Dude, he was double cover. That was perfect. They blanketed him. Oh, the Chaz man. I am having Little Sip of Sunshine. Love this beer. Good quality. Total DPI there. I don't know about that. Thanks for tuning in, Chaz. Get to him. Come on. We can't have Sheffield open every single time they need a first down. That's going to be a problem for us. Come on, D. You're playing well. You got to shore up these plays here. You got them in motion. Wide open. Jenkins better come back soon, man. Who is our backup star? I don't have my depth chart down here. Well, I guess it would be Canteen because Canteen's the nickel, so they probably just play him more. I feel you on that. Gotta focus. That's why this is only for the first quarter, because I'm gonna lose it probably if this continues like the way it's going. He's brought down at the 15. We'll go back to plays because we knew there was going to be points in this game. We knew there was going to be points. Let's see what happens here. Let's get a stop. Let's hold him to a field goal. Here's Mockabee again. Left side breaks the tackle. Mockabee inside the 5. Touchdown, Purdue. Yeah, that wasn't good. That was not good. There's an answer for you. Purdue fans high-fiving. Opening drive. Those two plays to Sheffield were killer. They were killer because the defense was playing well. And then they find a hole in the run game. And this they spread them out, man. This is the same thing ODU was trying to do. They didn't have a hole that big, but well, they did when the quarterback was running last week. But man, that sucked. All right, we knew Purdue was going to put up points. Let's deal with it. All right, we need to do the same. This is going to be. I said we need 30. Let's get 30 plus. I feel you, Chris. I feel you. That is how. That's what's happening in my brain right now. Just that over and over again. Damn it. Man, I wish I was out there. What time retired? Why not? I may have to tap into the lunch pail here soon. What's in a lunch pail? What could be in there? Damn. Bad first drive. Oh, Chaz, I also have this bad boy. The broken heels. This is New Trail. Double broken heel. Dipple. We need a strong first drive here. We need an answer. If you give them the ball, already up 7, that's not going to go well. I mean, think about the Tech games in the rain. When there's weather and lane, I generally think that works out well for us. So I'm okay with the weather. I know we got good receivers this year, so it might not be optimal, but I think we can push, even with our offensive line, I think we can push Purdue around a little bit. I want to see the holes. French was talking about this. I don't know exactly what our run scheme is, and he obviously knows much better than me. But the distance between the offensive linemen even when it was blocked perfectly, just wasn't very wide. And so if there's a slight miss of a block, then there's no room for the running back to get through. That I'm hoping that is not the same this week. I don't know how it's exactly going to look.
Get off your breakfast face with hash browns for just a few bucks. Only on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3.
At number 4, Florida State, tonight at 8:30 on ACCN. This is the ACC on ESPN. 7-0 our score as Purdue takes the opening kick and goes 9 plays, 75 yards. They did it in 3 minutes, 34 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I think my buddy Brian's going to hop on here. He was on the Sunday Funday episode that we did.
And Purdue, who was just 2 of 11 on third down last week, 2 for 2 on third down on that drive. Kind of stunned this crowd, you know. They had Enter the Sandman. They were all excited.
Enter the Sandman.
And now,
whenever someone says Enter the Sandman, you know they don't know. Enter the Sandman. Come on now. Come on, Rod. Enter the Sandman. That's like when they mix this up with Sandstorm. It's so annoying.
So here comes Grant Wells. He's the transfer out of Marshall, the quarterback, and redshirt senior. And last week, 17 and 20.
Come on, Grant. Time to show up, man. We need you today. This isn't a game. This is not a game Kyron Drones could win. It's not possible. We need to be able to throw the ball and put points on the board. That's pass interference. Oh, is that 5 yards? There it is. There it is. Definitely holding at the very least. He was all over him. DPI. Go Tech. Go Tech. Hokies. Hokies. First down. Hokies. I don't care how we get them. Come on. There we go. Perfect pass. No. Ollie Jennings didn't even. Oh. He's holding his ankle. He's writhing. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Unfreaking believable. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. We've already lost Peoples. He didn't start. Jenkins was in the tent. Hopefully he'll come back. Now Jennings, who didn't even make that catch, is rolling on the ground. I will try. I'll try. I was hurting him before. But the pillow pet. Hanging tough today. That sucks, man.
Is your plan to watch the game today? Yeah, I have to watch my neighbor's NFL Sunday ticket. It's not your best plan. Do you know what it is? My plan from Verizon. Switch now and they'll give you NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube TV on them. This plan is amazing. Another amazing plan? Backing away from you very slowly. Football season is here. Get NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube TV on us.
Best player out. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. That's not what we want to see.
Where did all these Buffalo boneless wings go?
Come on, fellas.
Oh, there they are with fries for $5. Arby's.
Oh, man.
Goldfish. Can I get the handful?
Messaging with French. He said, listening on the radio and wanting to vomit. And yeah, that first defensive drive, that's the way it made us all feel, because it felt like we were playing well. They were keyed up, and then they'd let Sheffield loose, and then it led to that touchdown. And maybe I jinxed them. I said I wasn't worried too much about their running game. Well, Maccabee had a wide open hole. So I don't know. The linebacker play, for as athletic as they are, I do worry about these guys. I mean, Tisdale's not a Mike. He has not played Mike before this year. Keller, I don't know what position Keller is. I thought maybe his body was better for a Mike, but his style of play is not suited for Mike, according to Chris Coleman. So not a traditional Mike anyway. He could learn anything, but I feel like our run situation, we need those linebackers to grow up quick and figure it out quick. I mean, Tisdale's already old, so he's not growing up, but he's got to figure it out. Look, we're sitting at a solid 5 viewers right now. That's okay. This is a first time for everything. I want you guys to hop in the chat, like the video, subscribe, et cetera, et cetera. People will be coming in and out. And I know, oh, goodness gracious. Ollie hopping out on 1 foot. Come on. Come on. Oh, he got rolled up on. That's not good, man. Oh, this is about as bad a start as you could possibly imagine. It is pouring there, man. It is pouring. This is we got 10 minutes left in this first quarter. I can only do this for 1 quarter because oh Jesus. He just rolled it, he bowled it to him. Is that false start? Goodness gracious, man. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Caden. Caden with a K, Chris, but I'll forgive you. Yeah, low snap. Low snap. It's so low, it rolled to Grant. 2nd and 18. Oh man.
That front, the 3 defensive linemen with their hands on the ground, all of them are 300 pounds.
You see what's going on here?
Oh yeah. The strength of this Boilermaker D. 3rd and 18 for Virginia Tech.
3rd and 18. That's what you want. That's what you want.
Here's Wells. Steps up in the pocket. And overshoots.
That was to nobody. Something got mixed up there. Something got mixed up there. Goodness gracious.
Wells thought that there was a wide open receiver to the left side, but there was a man coming over. Watching this guy, you see the nickelback driving to that area.
This could be a long day, man. And listen, sometimes games get off to these starts. This isn't good for Hudson Card either. Look at the rain. It's pouring. I need to find this YouTube link so I can tweet it out. Inside the 5. All right, pin him back. Let's go. How do I? Sometimes technology, man. All right, we got him backed up. Get a stop, and let's get the ball back here. Coming down in sheets.
What it does to a defense, it hurts your pass rush. Harder for big guys to get around the edge, plant, go get the quarterback. And as a defensive back, you're
All right, that's okay. Come on, D. Come on.
Standing in his own end zone from the gun. Hands it off, and this is Dylan Downing.
4 yards there. Downing. Huh. Yeah, it's raining so much. This is, all right, hear me out here. Jennings sidelined. That looked like a bad roll-up. He looked like he was in a lot of pain. I don't expect to see him again today. So, card to thrower. This is a passing team. Nice play. Nice tackle. This isn't good for them. And with Jennings out, that loss may be neutralized if it's pouring rain like this all game. So what do? We got to find a run game. And so, okay, now I might have to retract my drones comment. I might have to retract it because if this becomes a running fest, we might need drones. Come on! These third downs. Air raid. A throw to a tight end in the middle of the field is air raid offense, Gilmore? Come on. Beer's almost gone. Get in there. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Yassine is a weapon, man. I mean, Sheffield, Yassine. Who's the other kid? The one that went off last week. I can't think of his name, but they got dudes. We need some hurries. We need some pressure on the QB here. Oh, Jesus. They're blocking us well. Design run for card. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, guys. Suns have been doing a ton of content in August. Ton of content in September already. I'm doing 2 shows a week. We got College Football Monday, 9 a.m. on Monday. Me and Robbie's show usually will hit Wednesday or Thursday, plus of all Billy Ray and Pat's stuff. Sam and the Locks. Subscribe. First down, Purdue. God damn it. What's going on? Yeah, we saw the spread last week. We should be a little bit warmed up for it. All right, a little bit of pressure. Get to him. Out of bounds. He still got it off, though. I might have to tap in to the lunch pail. A couple more minutes. I'll get in there. This is the first quarter game watch. I'm going to cut it off after the first quarter. Let you guys be. Let myself be. Go to a padded cell. Watch the rest of the game. But this is the first time we're doing one of these game watches. We're going to do some more throughout the season. I know most of the Suns are at the game, and I am jealous, but less jealous after seeing the weather. Definitely less jealous. Hopefully we get better weather when we're up in New Jersey next week. I am going to the Rutgers game. Tailgate in the Silver Lot. If you're going to be there, come to the Silver Lot. Tailgate with us. All right, 3rd and 7. Oh, yeah, that's right. Graham Harrell. I forgot about that.
Looks like the official down here on the field talking to some of the operational people here.
Something's going wrong.
And it looks like the rain has subsided here. It was raining really hard.
Are they checking on lightning? Is that what's happening?
I would assume they're probably getting the weather check.
Yeah, that's what it is. So annoying, man. This is gonna be one of those games. I swear to God. Gonna be very stressful. Very stressful. Oh, I gotta hold on a second. I gotta text this. My apologies, fellas. I will. Well, we're in a freaking weather delay anyway. I should put on another game. Oh, gosh darn it. They're going to the locker room. All right. I'm going to cut the stream off for now. Let's see if I come back to finish this first quarter. But thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys hear me vent makes you feel a little bit better. And we'll do this again. Like I said, if maybe you'll see me in a few minutes, maybe not. But thank you for joining me. Make sure to tune in CFB Monday and subscribe, like all that good stuff. Later.